sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the New England Patriots.
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
Set to go from Detroit as Matt Prater approaches and booms it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. First down, Newton. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over in your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you. Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. Well, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Well, look at man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. He's going to take off with it. And some space here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
This is Harris on the draw. Inside the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line, especially in clearing space.
He's going to have to eat this race. Down he goes. Opening drive coming out. This is 3rd down.
3rd and long.
On the delay, here's Harris. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of first at about the 21. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They snap it to Newton. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Back to throw, Newton. This is White on the screen. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. Complete.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball takes the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they were able to get to him on it.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. A shotgun snap for Newton. Trying to improvise. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Touchdown pass to Julian Edelman. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone. And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at the 20. Now Stafford. The left side completion to Jones. Gets by him, and now they'll take him. They'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
On the carry.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing deep for Galladay. And that's going to be incomplete. A good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Stafford.
frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Here we go on 4th. He's going to be taken down here. Back across midfield, 3 yards away from midfield at the 47. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let him do all the work, and then someone catch him at the end and pass him up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way, and then go for the big finish.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. It's a loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 47-yard
from the gun. Here's Newton. He's going to look deep. It's caught at the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Julian Edelman with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielding in the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. Make sure that they stay positive. At the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
On 2nd down, Peterson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. He's going to air one out. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. Inside the 30. 36 yards.
certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30. Trying to set the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. He's at the 30. Now a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
They'll take over.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. A give to Harris. Get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4.
Harris, the ball carrier.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Newton. This one around the 6.
Newton's pass.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
20.
Out of the gun, Newton. Forced out to his left. Of this first half, and the Patriots add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Patriots 21, Lions nothing.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Never seen somebody get so fucking lucky. This fucking bastard ain't even good. He's had like 3 lucky plays and that's how he scored. Should have 0 fucking points. But I guarantee you the pussy ass coward won't play again because he knows it won't happen again. Guarantee he won't play again. 100%.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You're not thinking you're going to get all of these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
First and 10.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. The final shot before the break. Stafford throwing deep for Galladay. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fielded in the end zone. Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts that. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also first down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46. Stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Patriots' 46-yard line.
Again, it's Stafford. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
That's good.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
10 at the 31.
Throwing again at Stafford. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete.
Thrown away.
That'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
There's the first throw now for Chase Daniel. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. But he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First and 10.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that they're very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Adrian Peterson.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
By Brandon.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 10-yard line.
Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Danny Amendola, the man he was trying to get it to. And that takes us from second to third down.
And 9 yards to go.
Certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. Third and long. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Picked off with great anticipation. Past the 10. third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right now.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
The line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
In any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting him by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
48 yards.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the New England Patriots. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The safety Landon Collins there to make the tackle. Now left side on the swing pass.
Newton's pass.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Newton now to throw. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They will go for it. Now Newton. Flushed out right. Got his man. That's Harry. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
55, let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
Out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
From the 50, Newton. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Newton's
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Newton to throw. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Ball carrier.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Check 99. Check 99. Check 4. Check 4.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Allen. And that's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Right here, guys. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. Mike. I'm coming after you.
Allen going to throw. Connects here with a tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington.
5-yard line.
On 1st down, Gibson. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
The ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. That was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
That's
only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on 3rd down. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Check. Crunch.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off.
Intercepted.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
20.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton. And that one goes goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Newton. Rolling to his right. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. A first carry here for J.J. Taylor.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
11 on the play. First down, New England.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. That catch good for only a couple. On second down, it's Taylor. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. New England on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
And it's third down.
Now it's Newton. He'll buy some time right. And on the connection, this is Ryan Izzo, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The give to Taylor. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. He was in need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
A gain of 1 yard. And
now a first down throw for Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Intended for Ryan.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now Harris down to the 25. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
4th down.
Offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They snap it to Newton. They'll roll him out right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
A gain of
2nd and goal from the 1.
And goal.
Let's go, D. To the backfield. Mike 55, Mike 55. We got it.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Touchdown, New England.
A 1-yard touchdown reception as his guys are on the board first here tonight. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Nick Folk for the point after. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Washington 0.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Watch the pass, watch the pass. Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They do go for it. Here's Allen. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is caught inside the 5. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
51's the mic, boy. Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
A final shot before half for Allen. This is caught. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
They can't hang with us. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Now Allen. And that is incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Now it's Bird on the return. So the punt goes for 56 with a decent return of 15. And the Patriots take over.
28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now. And
this will be caught at the 30.
Newton's pass.
And all the way down to the 29.
A gain of
It's a big play there for the Patriots. 43 yards. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Give them maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. On 2nd and 9. Newton.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough at run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Chase Young coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Check 55, Mike. Now watch the slant. Mike, 55. Hey, 55.
Here we go on 4th. Newton eluding the pressure right. Got a man open. That's Harry. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Check the backer, check the backer.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Antonio Gibson.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
A quick toss outright, and they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
4th down.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Here we go. Check. 50 wants the mic. 50 wants the mic. I got one. 50 wants the mic. 50 wants the mic. Coming to you.
They're going to try and throw. And this is incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 32-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Buying time to his left. The ball comes out. And it's Washington that scoops it up. A big seam, and he might go all the way. The 20.
That's right, baby. It's all.
Gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they forced the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll start on the ground with Harris. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Number 37, Damian Harris.
2nd and 7 from the 23.
Brought down at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, here's Newton. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman.
Complete to Julian Edelman. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Pass intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Gibson. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
The tackle made by
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes it's his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball. And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Washington on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Watch out.
Here's McKissick. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards.
Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. Hopkins' kick is good. And it's 3-0 Washington. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice. A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick first down.
At the 37
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Wade, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
He was brought down by Cole Holcomb. Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13, Newton. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. N'Keal Harry, 66 yards. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front.
Nick Folk.
And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on him.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball's out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21-yard line. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Allen. Taken in by Sprinkle. A little pitch and catch. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Allen going to go on 4th down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Shalik Calhoun. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll run again with Harris. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. 3rd down. Now Newton. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the 1st. Washington now going to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll come out in the pistol. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try and run with Harris. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Throwing here, Newton. This will be
you got to feel it, baby.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. You can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Kick is good.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
Washington 10.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Danny Johnson returning. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. On first down, Allen eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Steven Sims Jr., 48 yards. And Washington able to make this a close game again.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. There's certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a two-point conversion. Allen to throw. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
21. Washington, 18.
The clock showing 19 seconds to go. This is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. In the fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Newton's going to throw it. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. Trailing in the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's first and goal. Newton dancing to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. But it'll be second and goal. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Newton to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And I'll tell you what, it has not been with a whole lot of frequency over the last couple of decades or so that teams have come into New England and escaped with a victory, but that's what happened here.
It almost doesn't feel real, does it?
We've seen it so few times.
That actually happened, right? We saw it. They came out of there with a win. And on the other side, in that locker room, you know what they're saying? We didn't really lose. Time just ran out on us. That's the attitude they have because they don't see it happen very often, not even sure how to handle it.
And you see some stunned faces heading for the exits here in New England. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Washington, thanks for watching, and good night, everybody.